We'd like to thank our supporters, OG Haulage
and Coolridge Heating and Air Conditioning for their ongoing and continued support of our podcast and helping us make this possible.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Just haven't got the lease on here today. Anyway, welcome to Get Outdoors with Drew and Cam.
How are we?
We're good.
We're good. How are you, Mitch?
I'm pretty good too.
You're pretty good?
We've actually got a special guest to the show today.
Yes, we do.
And I thought it'd be really good to touch on the beginner's side of four wheel-driving for anyone that's interested in getting into the sport.
Well, that's it.
The activity, I guess.
Well, mate, it opens the door to a hell of a lot.
Well, exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
So, what started the bug, mate?
Well, we used to go four-wheel driving with family as I was a young kid.
Yeah.
Used to go away with family friends, and I used to always love it. Go to the snow, or even just like out in the mud, play in the mud.
Yep.
And since I got my license, it was the first thing I wanted to do was get a 4B, build it up, and just take it out with some mates.
Yeah.
Need to start at the beginning, Mitch. What are you driving?
I'm driving a D22 Navara at the minute.
Yep. I heard some really good bloke sold that to you.
Yeah, it was Dad's old one.
You kept it in the family, mate.
Yeah.
Done well.
Kept it in the family and just changed bits here and there and made it mine.
I was having a look around it just before, and I tell you what, it looks like you're scared of the dark with the amount of lighting on it.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah. No.
That was a pretty good score. I remember because I've known you and your family since about you were born, I think. What happened with all the lighting you've got?
So I was in year 12 in maths class when I found this out, but I'd entered into Steady, a 4-drive lights giveaway, and this was like a couple months ago, and I remember looking in emails and I saw this, congratulations, you're the winner for our $3,000 Steady light voucher giveaway. I was like, surely not.
It's spam. Gotta be spam.
Yeah.
Wrong folder.
So I'm looking into it, and like I'm looking because I couldn't remember when it said it was going to get drawn, and I was like, let me look back into when it got released and when I submitted a form and stuff. And I'm looking, I'm like, it's adding up. So then I'm jumping on the phone, I'm texting mum and dad, and I'm like, I've just got this email from Steady, and it's saying that I've won the giveaway, $3,000 of lights. And
I'm sitting in maths class, real quiet at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. And so, sure enough, it was true. And I got $3,000 worth of lights, essentially.
That's insane, mate.
So with that, did you get to pick what lights you ended up with, or was it a kit that they had to give away? Or
So I got a voucher of $3,000.
Yep.
So I could pick anything I want off their website. I decided that I wasn't going to spend it all on myself. I thought I'd think of Dad as well.
Yep.
So I got him some lights as well. But I picked everything. So I got like rock lights, just driving lights, light bars. But I also got like a bunch of rocker switches as well to match. So
Didn't you score an epic jumper or two as well?
yeah, some merch.
I was a bit dirty about that when I seen you wearing them.
Yeah, got a jumper and some stubby coolers. So
Yep.
Oh, well, mate, that's the benefit of getting into that sort of stuff, isn't it? You got to be in it to win it. So
yeah, exactly.
you're obviously at the right times. Good work.
What was your first mod when you got the car?
First mod.
Yep. Besides steady lights.
Throwing the swag and the esky in the back and going for the weekend.
True. Very true. Yeah. So
There was that. But the first mod I think I did was different bull bar.
Yep.
I wanted to put a winch on it, which I had at home. And the one I currently had on there was just an alloy bar.
Yep.
And happened to go off Marketplace, best friend.
Yep.
For building a car on a budget.
I was telling Cam earlier, you're a bit of a demon on Marketplace, mate.
That's
You
the
find
way
all
to
the
be.
deals.
It is the way to be. You're mad if you pay retail price for stuff nowadays, if you ask me. But
yeah, exactly. But I found a deal on there, picked it up from the wreckers, and sure enough, after that, I listed my old one for sale. And I think it was like maybe 2-3 days later, a guy came, picked it up for $10 less than I paid for the new one.
oh well, there you go. What a win!
Yeah,
that was well played. That's
a bit tinny, I reckon.
Good on him. Good on him. If you know what you've got and you know what it's worth, mark it up as such.
Exactly right.
No.
And what do you say about marketplace?
Oh, it's the thing Mum and Dad never warned you about. They warned you about girls and alcohol, but not marketplace.
I know. I'm going to take tips from Mitch, I reckon.
Yeah.
He's always going, hey, Drew, I've seen this. Hey, Drew, I got this. I'm like, how much? Free. What was it? Your Weber.
Yeah.
You got a
scored
Weber,
for
for free.
free.
Weber Baby Q.
Yeah. Jeez, that's all right.
Looks like it's hardly been used too. That's the funniest part out of the whole lot. I reckon he found it at work or something.
No, you got it off marketplace. He told you that.
What's a track you're absolutely dying to try, even if it's going to scare the pants off you?
Ooh, dying to try.
Like, you've just got into it. So what have you done in the past, and what's one you absolutely top of your bucket list?
Well, I don't want to be like everybody else and like, oh, it has to be like the tally track, you know?
Yep.
Like, it's definitely I want to do it,
Yes.
but I wouldn't say it's something that my number one, essentially.
Yep.
I've been to like Talangi and around Marysville, Buxton area.
They're
in the
awesome
snow.
places to go to, yeah.
That red, sticky, slippery clay in Talangi State Forest.
Yeah.
I've
Yep.
seen a couple of videos that he's put up. And yeah, all four wheels are red, spinning.
Yep.
He's going backwards. I'm like, good job.
Going backwards, all the hope of momentum.
Yes,
Yep.
exactly. Ran out of it.
I've even been up to like Nirram and stuff. That was my first on my piece, my first trip up to Nirram.
Yep.
Night run.
Yep.
Yep. Why not? Let's start.
Yep.
Let's start at a night run. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Potholes look half as deep at night. Have you noticed that?
They do, because you don't
Yeah.
normally check them at night, do you?
No.
Yeah, a few of the boys found that out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have you had some funny times with some of your mates, though, coming unstuck?
Oh yeah, plenty.
Yeah.
Plenty. But I don't know. It's a really tough question, that one. I mean, for me, it's just about getting out there and enjoying it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't care less what track I do. As long as I'm out there with some mates, having a good time.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're not breaking stuff.
No, exactly.
That's when it becomes expensive. That's the...
Driving within your limits and knowing when it's time to just opt out, essentially.
You must have listened to one of our previous episodes. I was talking to Tank Collins and Jocko from King Chrome, and they both said exactly the same thing. Their number one piece of advice was get a car and get out there. You don't have to worry about having a 79 or, 40s or winches or this or that. He said just start at the beginning. And it was you I had in mind straight away when they said that, because that's what you've done.
Yeah.
You've put a set of tyres on it. You're now up to a winch and lights and UHF and rebuilding your console and off
Yeah,
your head. But they said the very same thing. And I mean, Tank's on 4Drive 24/7 and budget build wars and all that kind of stuff. And for people that have unlimited sort of funding to get into that, are saying the very same thing you've just said as a beginner. And that's, I think, what makes a difference, would you say?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I've got a lot of mates that have like their patrols and their Hiluxes all on like 4-inch lift, 35s, 37s, all that sort of stuff. And I went away with them for driving. I was the smallest car in the convoy at this time, just 32s, 2-inch lift, and I managed to keep up with them with these.
Yep.
Like, it's not necessarily about how capable your vehicle is on paper. Like, you can pick any line.
Yeah.
Yep.
Line choice is everything.
That's
And
right.
At the end of the day, you get the same result. Might be a different journey there,
Yep.
but you still have fun along the way.
I find too, those smaller dual cabs, like I drive a Triton. Everybody has a bit of a chuckle at me for driving a Triton, but they're skinnier. So I'd be out bush with mates and you hear them over the radio, geez, this track's a bit tight. And I could put my window down and be flapping my arm out the window and still not come anywhere near to a tree.
Yeah.
So I go, don't know what you're talking about. You're just carrying on now because you're doing these big hippo things that you're driving. But it's that whole, like you said, it's that picking a line. And, you don't have to drive through every bog hole you come to. I mean, you're probably at the age still where it's a bit of excitement and you're still going to have a crack. But, I mean, going out with your mates too, that's the smartest thing because there's other people there that have got competent vehicles and competent drivers, clearly. So you always got that bit of a safety net there.
Yeah.
So,
When everyone gets into forward driving, something always goes wrong. What would be the worst or the funniest mistake you've made as someone being a newbie into forward driving?
I'm gonna say getting used to the clay hills.
Yeah.
Because Salangi is quite close.
Yep.
And it's always puts on a fight, essentially.
Yep.
So it's a bit of fun. But you got to know when it's too steep, too slippery,
Yep.
and becomes too risky, essentially. Because there's been times where I've gone up a track, I'm like, oh, this is quite slippery. I've started going up, I'm like, going to have to give it some more. And I'm getting to the point where it just gets steeper and steeper. I'm like, I don't think I'm going to make this with the speed I've got.
Yep.
And you got to try and navigate your way back down
Yes.
as safe as possible without like sliding off or
Yeah.
into the banks, the trees. That is pretty scary for the first time happening.
Yep.
Yeah, panel damage is something that always sits in your mind when you're on a slippery track like that. I was out with the missus the other week and I was trying to find somewhere new to go gold panning, and we dropped down a few yups in the clay, and I'm like, thinking to myself, this is a bit slippery. I don't know how we're going to go trying to get back out of here. And then we got back to going up it, and they were slightly off camber, so it would throw the nose of the ute straight at the bank. As you came up over the back end would swing around, and you had to just stomp it so you'd get up and over it. And then as you come back down, you're lining up again, and then the next one would do the same thing. So you looked at the bank 4 or 5 times in a 200-metre run.
Yeah.
But, you're always just going, don't stuff it up and ding a panel. That's the risk you also take at times going out bush, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
yeah.
You don't want to bend the new Triton, mate.
Mate, the problem I had was I took it out scouting for hog deer, didn't I? And
Yeah.
all the tracks have just got tea tree or banksia, and they're all right on the side of the track.
Pinstriped it.
Oh, she's pinstriped well and truly. But I bought it to use it.
Part of the custom paint job.
That's it.
What was your first piece of recovery equipment?
Snatch strap.
Yeah?
Yep.
Why'd you pick that?
Firstly, I already kind of had it.
Yep.
From Dad. Just
Yep.
pinched it off him.
Yep.
But at the time, I didn't have a winch as well.
Yeah.
And I wasn't planning on going alone. So
Yep.
someone else was with me. They shouldn't be stuck because I'd be stuck in the hole that they'd be behind or something.
And they can pull you backwards.
Yeah,
Yep.
correct.
Do you use your soft shackles now that they've bought them out? They've
Yep.
been a game changer, if you ask me.
Yeah. Like,
Well-
I've got a winch hook at the moment on my winch, but when I get a new rope, because I think it's on its way out, it's starting to fray quite a bit, I'm going to just switch to a soft shackle instead of the actual winch hook as well.
Yep.
I just think it'd be a lot safer.
Yeah. Well, that's what they're designed to do. They're designed to remove that
one less metal thing to go flying at you at
flying
100 mile
object.
an hour.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, so are you mainly, when you're going out with your mates, are you mainly looking at the destination, or are you mainly looking at the way that you can get the muddiest getting there?
A lot of the time, it's just about we'll pick a location and we'll just go exploring, hit as many tracks as we can before
Yep.
it gets too dark. And recently, we've been like packing lunches as well. We'll just like cook up lunch on the side of the track, pull over somewhere,
Yep.
make a day of it.
It makes it more of a full day out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You have that sort of a halftime break, have a bit of a giggle at each other, and what's happened, who's had the stuff up, who got bogged first.
Yep.
And just sort of, it makes it a bit more of a full day with your mates then too. So,
That's not a bad thing.
well, mate, hey, he got a Weber queue for free. He can cook for everyone.
This is true. Just tie it down in the back and off you go.
That's it.
Yep.
What was your biggest fear about getting into four-wheel driving? As in, since you've got your license, what's been your biggest fear?
Biggest fear, honestly, probably just like panel damage, really.
Yeah.
I just don't want to.
Explain it to your dad.
Yeah. Come home. Oh, have you broken anything? Nope. Like, just want
I
to.
think actually you wouldn't want to tell your mum, would you?
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, I'm looking at a tray this week. I found a tray on Marketplace. Why are you going to a tray all of a sudden? Well, the tub's not straight anymore.
It's funny you say that. Mitchy's looking for a tray anyway.
There you go.
So,
I've been looking at trays for a long time, and I tell you what, on Marketplace, they are everywhere, but they're all brand new prices, I think, too. That's the problem. So you start looking at tray and canopy setups, and the money just goes through the roof super quick. So I guess it's playing Marketplace, isn't it? I might be playing off you, trying to beat you to one day.
I think there'd be a difference between the Navara tray and your Triton tray,
I
mate.
don't think there'd be too much, to be honest.
I reckon.
No, I don't think there would be.
You don't have much of a tub compared to his.
Making it sound small.
I reckon the Tritons are shorter.
I think they are. Short is easy. That's just a grinder and a mate that knows how to weld.
Who'd be your four-wheel drive idol or inspiration?
Four drive idle.
If you have one.
Yeah. I
Is it a mate, a YouTuber, a family member?
That one mate with the real heavy right foot.
got plenty of them. Idle. Probably Probably Jocko, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the fact that he's also kept his car, his first four-wheel drive.
The Hilux on 24/7.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that the pony?
No, that was the budget.
Oh, the budget build.
Yeah.
Yep.
But his SAS Hilux was his first four-wheel drive.
Okay.
And I like that he's done them up and like he's had that unchanged for a while, if that
Okay.
makes sense. Like he hasn't followed all the trends essentially.
Yep.
And like, got to go bigger tires, got to get this, got to get that. He built it quite a while ago and it's kind of stuck at it the way it is, which I think is...
And just kept it reliable,
Yeah.
cheap,
Yep.
and it gets where he wants to go.
Cheap and easy to fix.
This is it.
And it's not like it's a power machine either. Like he's
Yep.
kept the original motor. He's even put reduction gears in it. So it's slower than anything.
And it'll climb a brick wall.
Correct.
That's
Yep.
the whole idea of that reduction gearing, isn't it? So, yeah.
That's it.
Hey, when you go out bush, are you carrying spare parts or anything like that? This is just a general question, so
Not at this stage.
not at this stage. Yeah, normally a fair bit of money to have some stuff sitting in the back of the ute. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I would like to get like just a few essentials like being IFS, CVs and potentially a hub or something. But I do carry tools on the track as well.
Yep.
And just like some clamps, all that sort of stuff.
yeah, enough
Just in
stuff to get
case.
you out of trouble if you or your mate has something go awry.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
I remember doing it when I was young, and my old Rodeo, it was treated poorly. I'll be honest. It was cross-rutted in one of the big bog holes up in Talangi, and I had water sitting at the window. And I'm like, this isn't going to end well. But now we got snatch strapped out, and I kept going. So,
Yeah.
the things you do when you're younger, you also look back and go, shit, how did I not end up on my lid or on my side that day? But that's that whole thing, you live and you learn too. But if you've been out with your dad, like you said, since you're a kid, mate, you're going to know not to be silly out there realistically, aren't you? So
Yeah, and he looked after the car really well when he was four-wheel driving with it. Like, I mean, I'm pushing it a bit more than he used to.
yeah,
But I still respect that, like, he didn't risk anything that he felt the car wouldn't do or whatnot.
knowing its limitations. and
Correct,
knowing
yeah.
what you can
You
and
still got
can't
to get
sort of
home
do.
and go to work on Monday too. That's probably the biggest thing.
I've seen a few stickers on people's dashes. Remember, you've got to drive this home stupid.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's the best
It's
one.
it's a handy one to remember. Mate, the fact that you're out there doing it and going out, you would be seeing some pretty wicked campsites too with your mates.
Yeah,
And that's half of it as well, realistically. Like you said, you enjoy doing it with your mates. So,
Have you done much camping with the boys or not?
not a lot.
Yep.
We're hoping to do something over the Christmas holidays and whatnot.
Yep.
Yep.
Whether or not we can all line up a time that will all work.
yeah.
But we have found quite a few nice spots just exploring. Like after a lunch break or something, we'll just like wander up this hill, see what's there. It's not necessarily a four-wheel drive track, but there's like some camp spots up there and like it'd be pretty nice.
Yep. Are you sort of looking out around Lacola way at all, or Maroka up around that area a bit, or is that a bit too far for you at the moment?
We haven't been four-wheel driving out Lacola way. However, we have been camping. Well, me and my family have been camping out Lacola.
Yep.
So we did walk up one of the tracks because I was very interested to see what it's like.
Yeah.
There's some pretty gnarly ones out there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely some place I would like to go out. And being that it's like so remote as well,
Yep.
you can just escape everything.
Oh, mate, it's real quiet when you go to sleep out that way. It's insane.
Except for all the wind.
That's only there sometimes. As long as your tent's not flapping around in your ears, you'll be right.
True.
Yeah.
If money was no object, Mitchy, what would you buy? What would you do to it?
See, I still have thoughts on getting a GU Patrol
Right.
Yeah.
and chopping it to a dual cab
Yeah.
and turning it into like a tough wheeler.
Yep.
I just think it's a good base.
Yep.
It's a roomy car. Although you're chopping it, you're going to lose a lot of tray space without extending the chassis or whatever.
Yeah.
I just think the size, the width, and also like drivetrain, it's really reliable.
I was going to say the coils too.
Yeah.
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 Big coil springs and, a very solid drivetrain in a GU, isn't it? So
Yeah.
So what, you wouldn't want to go the 79 with 47s and
79's got
Superior
the
the
tough
whole way around it?
79 with the tough donk, the GU with the tough running gear. What do you always seem to break? It's running gear, isn't it?
Not in a GU.
Not in a GU though. Oh, no,
I
those
don't blade
still-
diffs really.
Yeah.
They just pressure kettle.
Yeah, the 3 litre grenade.
Oh, 3 litre, even the 4.2.
Yeah. Oh, I've just had a mate that's disappointingly said his goodbye to cylinder number 3 in his
Stink.
G-Ute. So, yeah. Oh,
Is there anything you were warned about with four-wheel driving that when you got out there and you went, "Pff, yeah, right.
Warned about.
Yeah.
I'd say just don't do anything stupid.
Yeah.
And make sure you're going to be safe
Yep.
and you can drive your car home
Yep.
Yep.
because you need it.
Have you looked into signing up with a club or anything like that? Or is it just a big group of mates that are all keen and that's sort of all you're happy with at the moment? And
At the moment, yeah,
Yep.
we've just got a big group of mates.
Yep.
Not everyone can come out when we're all going away, but even just a select few
Yep.
from that group,
Okay.
there's usually a few that will come out.
Beautiful.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You growing up, you said earlier, now I know your family and your family's history, but I want to know from you, what are 2 memorable days out, whether it be for driving or travelling, that you've had with your family? Like the first 2 that popped to mind.
I can't quite remember where this was. I want to say it probably was around Talangi.
Yeah.
Maybe not, but it was snowing and we're having a barbecue and with some family friends as well. And there were some leftover sausages and one of our family friends was like, oh, just throw it over there. And I was like, don't throw sausages. Just wanted to keep them.
Yep.
That's probably the first one.
Yeah.
Just forward driving in the snow.
Yep.
Another one, probably Craig's Hut.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool as well.
It is sort of a pretty epic destination to get to, isn't it? When you're right up the top of the the range there looking out.
Yeah.
It's got one hell of a view, so yeah.
You get up between those snow gums up there and
Yeah,
That's
come
epic.
out on that little plateau that the house is built on.
I would like to go out there again.
Yeah?
It's been a while.
Would you?
Yeah.
We might have a little secret coming up.
We'll have to talk about that one off air. I
Off
think.
air, I think.
Yeah.
Off air.
Yep. All right.
Absolutely.
So with all the mods that you've done to the Ute, you've added a 12-volt system. You were showing me quite a bit earlier because I wanted to have a look, and it's a kick-ass quality unit that you've gone with,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So
No pun intended.
no pun intended there at all. So with quite a serious 12-volt setup that you've got, did you do all the wiring for that yourself, or is it something you've had done, or have you put in a bit of research towards it all?
Yep. So right from the start, when I got all these lights, I was like, okay, I'm going to need a way to power all these. Bit of an excuse to get a 12-volt system. But
Yep.
any excuse, you
Oh,
know.
well, that's it.
But I was doing a lot of research, and I know you can go way overboard. Like, you can spend quite a few grand on a setup and essentially does the same thing as all the others.
Yep.
And so I was looking into all the different brands out there. Like, you got Red Arc, you got Kick-Ass, there's also Kings, iDrive,
Yep.
iTech World. There's a lot out there. And at the time, for me, I wanted to go as cheap as possible,
Yep.
as reliable as I could get it, but also longevity.
Yep.
And so with that, Kick-Ass tended often to have the sale.
And it ticked all the boxes,
Ticked all the
thing.
boxes, yeah.
Yep.
So I was like, right, it's a reputable brand. I've read a lot about it, and it seems to be all good news.
Yep.
So I opted to go with that. And being that I had a few vouchers and whatnot for birthdays, there was a clearance sale for an old King's DC to DC charger.
Yep.
So I was like, you know what? We'll give it a go. Although I've heard some things are a bit, how you going with their products?
Yep.
I was like, it's $150. What's the worst that can happen, you know?
Was
Give it
that
a go.
marketplace special as well?
No, that was from the store.
Oh, from Kings.
Yeah, from
Okay.
Kings. From
Yep.
Kings. I had a voucher from there that someone very kindly gave me.
Don't know who that was.
So I was like, we'll go with that. And then I stuck with Kick-Ass throughout the rest of the 12-volt build
Yep.
with the idea that if the King's charger did die or something did go wrong with it, I could just get a Kick-Ass one and I'd have the whole system and without it trouble knowing it would work.
Yeah. So the thing that really surprised me too is it's very slimline setup that you've done. So where have you installed it and why have you installed it in there?
Okay, so I've got a tub.
I was going to... Sorry, I'm being smart. Because there's no room in a Navara to put it anywhere else, mate. But no.
There's a tub. But yeah.
Go, Mitchy. Sorry, bud.
I've got a tub set up. I did have a tub rack and I was going to get a tent, but I've gone just the open tub for now.
Yep.
And I wanted it to always be in the vehicle and not exposed to elements.
Yep.
And affect what I can do in the back. So I've put it behind the back seat, gone with the slimline battery, and made a little wall to house all my fusings and relays and my screen that tells me all the
Charge
goodies
rates and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, you seem to have a bit more room than an old Ranger does, so you'll be all right, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just
I was waiting for you to look at me for that one, mate.
I'll just throw that little bit of bait out there.
and just working out where to place everything as well, being it's a slight angle up, so it gets narrow at the top and wide at the bottom.
Yep.
Just where to place everything so it's not going to contact the seat and whatnot. And then the wiring side of it as well.
That would have been a lot of intricate, small upside down movements and tongue out the right side of the mouth.
Yeah. I'd wired it all myself.
Yep.
Watched millions of YouTube videos on everyone's different setup at the time as well. This was when I was also looking into what brand I should go with and whatnot. And just learning all the ways of how people have done it, being whether they go with like a bunch of MIDI fuses or just your generic inline fuse, even to the point of having like terminal poles to have all your accessories off rather than just the battery.
Bus bars.
Yeah, bus bars.
Yeah.
Yep.
Best things ever invented, mate.
Yeah. So just working it all out and learning the order of how it's all going to start from the car battery, run through to the secondary battery, the charger, then the battery, and then back out to all your accessories.
So virtually you've done an auto-elect apprenticeship.
Yep.
And you've come out on top because your car hasn't caught fire.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's still going strong after a couple of years. So.
No, that's good, mate. That's good.
That's what matters.
That's a brilliant little setup that you got in the back there. So I've thought about dual battery systems and then gone, I don't have a need for it. I run an Esky, not a fridge. So
he's still back in the dark ages, mate.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get him over the line to get a fridge, but he won't do it.
That's next on my list.
Yep.
Got to keep the cold ones.
That's
Are
it.
you going upright or are you going to go chest style? Well, you're not sure as yet.
He's going to go a normal fridge, mate.
A normal fridge?
A normal fridge.
Anything that'll keep them cold.
That's it.
Good work. Eskies do that, just letting you know.
Trying to convince him to pull the back seat out, timber up that and put the fridge in the back seat.
Oh, geez, that's a fair commitment. Oh, well, I guess you're a P-plater. You've got passenger restrictions.
True. We're dragging him up to Birdsville, so I'm trying to convince him to put the fridge in the back seat.
He's only trying to convince you so he doesn't have to carry the fridge. That's all that is. Don't listen to it.
That's about it. That's about it.
No.
Hey, Mitch, have you heard about our $27 Kmart rod challenge?
I have.
You have?
I have.
Have you bought the rod yet?
I haven't bought the rod yet, unfortunately.
You listen to the show and you haven't participated.
Truth be told, I haven't actually been out fishing or anywhere near the water in a hot minute.
Yep.
And I have been wanting to get out. And when I do, I think I will be making the stop off at Kmart along the way.
Make sure you've got some warm water on hand because that memory on that line can be a mongrel.
It's all part of the fun.
It is part of the fun, mate. That's the thing.
That's it.
We were still arguing that did I catch that trout or not, but he still says no.
You didn't land it.
I didn't land it.
If it's not in the hand,
It wasn't
didn't
on the
land.
bank, but mate, I was standing in the creek. Come
If
on.
it didn't land, it's not in the hand.
Oh, I'll head back. I know where he was hiding.
Well, I reckon we've come to about the end of the episode, gentlemen.
Mitch, thanks a heap for coming on, mate, and having a chat about that.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having me.
Oh,
It's
mate, anytime.
basically to try and give people the insight. You're in the industry, you're into full driving and you sort of begun, whereas Camo and I sort of have a bit of a background to it.
Oh, I've got a little bit of,
Yeah,
a little
we've
bit.
all sort of touched on it a touch. So, but that's our main thing.
Mate, it's about getting outdoors and going out and spending time with your mates, and that's what we want to talk about.
Less screen time, more windscreen time.
Windscreen time's a lot better.
It's bigger than a phone screen.
Put the city in that little rear view mirror, mate, and it's the best place you'll be.
Best place ever. Well, thanks again for coming.
Yeah, thank you very much, mate.
Thank
If you get a chance, go to Silverside Biltong
Yep.
and use our discount code, JustGetOut15. And what's the one thing we always tell everyone, mate?
And check on your mates.
Check on your mates.
See if they're bogged.
Hey, check it, people. Thanks for listening, and we will speak to you next week.
Cheers all.
Cheers, all. Again, no swearing. We don't promote alcohol. Family show. But I have zero issues with you.